Big changes could be coming to a struggling San Francisco tourist attraction. Last night, the Port Commission approved the terms of a new development plan intended to breathe new life into Fisherman's Wharf. It's meant to attract sightseers to the fishing operation. But as John Ramos reports, the fishermen say there may be nothing left to see.
This is Pier 45. There used to be a huge shed here that burned down in a big fire in 2020. The fishermen say they were promised that something would be built to replace it, but they say what's now being considered may very well run them out of town. There's no doubt that Fisherman's Wharf has fallen onto hard times. Many of the iconic restaurants have closed. But the new development proposal by a group called Fisherman's Wharf Revitalized would pump more than $500 million into a plan to refurbish the structure and create a new tourist attraction at Pier 45. In their pitch to the city, they said, quote, "The neighborhood risks getting stuck in a downward spiral that will be very difficult and costly to reverse. While tourists may have felt compelled to visit in the past, the city can no longer afford to take for granted that they will continue to come without new investments and attractions added in the immediate future." The idea is to create a mixed-use restaurant and entertainment area on Pier 45 centered around the fishing operation, including what they call an experiential museum where people could watch the fishermen as they process their catch.
Apparently they want to put grandstands in here. Grandstand bleachers in here and make it some sort of recreational center for families to come to, where they're not going to impede us. They want to be able to have the public look at us from far, but this isn't going to impede us.
Alex Topance thinks the whole idea is stupid. Right now, most of Pier 45 is used to store all the gear and the thousands of crab pots used by the fishermen. They say it's vital that those be close at hand, but the new development would wipe it out as a storage area.
They don't understand our business at all, but that's the whole thing, push us out. So they're doing a good job of it. We got nothing left, you know.
Between shortened seasons and new regulations, the fishermen say they're just barely hanging on. But the port likes what it would do for the area, saying in a statement, quote, "The project aligns with the port's goal of re-energizing the waterfront, supporting the fishing industry, increasing public access to the bay, advancing seismic and flood protection efforts, and making the area attractive to diverse groups of people." They believe bringing in more businesses would help rather than hurt the ones that are currently there.
It's just no benefit to the fishermen whatsoever.
Chris Franks knows fishing, not redevelopment, but he says it doesn't make sense to him to center a new attraction around an industry that may be forced out in the process.
The whole area is based off of Fisherman's Wharf. That's what got the people used to like to come to see the fishermen. It was a big attraction, but if you push the fishermen out, there's nothing but a t-shirt factory.
It's estimated that construction wouldn't occur until sometime in 2028, but the fishermen say if they pack up their boats and head north, there may not be much for the tourists to look at.